With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. And we'll also give you a quick... Todd Middleton will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Bounce to first. Almanza gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting,
Raul Medina stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Stepping in, Charlie Burks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
the left fielder, number 30.
Robbie Garcia comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1. I got the count. 1-2.
In the dirt here. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. We are about to start the third round, having just completed rounds 1 and 2. The first selection of the third round is officially on the clock. With the first pick of the third round, the Philadelphia Phillies select Fernando Sierra, a relief pitcher from the East region. With the fourth pick of the third round, the Oakland Athletics select Michael Jordan, a closing pitcher from the East region.
We're into the third round now of the MLB first-year player draft. Guys, what do you think about that most recent selection?
Well, the jury's still out on him. At least that's what I feel. We got to see him play against some of the top draft talent recently, and he played okay, but it was...
Your attention,
Michael
please.
Jordan will come on now, and he's making his debut here at the Double-A level.
Michael
Yeah, and from
Jordan.
what we've heard, he's a pretty promising talent, too. So we'll have to see if he's got what it takes to move up that ladder and make it to the show.
Striding in to start the ninth, Doug Schroeder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Yeah, and you know, there's no more valuable weapon for a pitcher to have than the ability to miss bats. And while time will tell if this prized prospect develops into a strikeout pitcher, he can now celebrate his first at this level no matter what.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Omar Gutierrez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Todd Cunningham is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Chris Coghlan. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt.
Your attention, please.
Sean Langley strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Low for ball one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Terrence Gore is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Rodney Thayer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Kevin Ramirez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Strike 3, and the potential winning run laid waste. The inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go. Adrian Vaccaro steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Right side. To his left, Leidendorf, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Scott Vasquez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Striding into the box, Matt Schaefer. He's 1 for 4 for the game. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. Adolfo Ponce brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground to third. Colon gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Mike Eklund. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Now batting. First baseman.
Sean Langley struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Terrence Gore will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time. In there at the knees, strike 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Rodney Thayer stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Kevin Ramirez will stand in now and
hit him. Boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Adrian Vaccaro is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Scott Vasquez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Rounded up the first baseline. Tap fouled at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Number 99.
Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is... Adolfo Ponce is set to take his turn, leading things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Mike Eklund. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
Cologne ranges to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting. First base.
Sean Langley digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Terrence Gore will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he'll step off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Smolinski. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Rodney Thayer. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The catcher, number
Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. In there, strike 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely. Daniel. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he was really overpowering guys out there. Look at the line score. He winds up with 11 strikeouts, and he definitely was a deciding factor in this one.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the